Ludlow Police arrested a man on several charges, including assaulting a police officer. Around 9:30 Wednesday night, Ludlow Police received a call from a person who said they'd been in a verbal exchange with a man who punched their car's driver's side window near the corner of Center Street and Harding Avenue. Police say officers located 58-year-old Randall Lepore, who ignored their orders to stop. Lepore actively resisted the officers, who then used a stun gun to subdue and arrest him. A Ludlow officer sustained non-life-threatening yet a significant laceration during the altercation. The officer was treated at a local hospital and eventually released. Lepore was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and assault and battery on a police officer.